Hello everyone, this is AnimeHavenX23, and today I'm going to give you a impression and review of Assassin's Creed Liberation HD for the PS3. You can also play this game on the Switch, the remastered version on the Xbox One, PS4, and also the Xbox 360. And this takes place after, if I remember correctly, after Assassin's Creed 3. And it's a nice little game. If you really try to get everything that the game has, then you'll probably put around 20 hours in it, give or take. So if we bring up the map, so when you see these dressing chambers, each dressing chamber that you can get throughout the map, there's quite a few of them. They're each worth 500 money, and in there you can change into your slave garb, your lady garb, or your assassin garb, because there's 3 different ones you do, and there's multiple outfits for you to wear. It just says owned weapon shop. So throughout the game you can have the option of doing these rival missions where you can take out your rivals and then buy up their shops. I own all the shops, I own all the tailor shops, which you upgrade your pouches and things like that. And you got your headquarters here. These fast travel points, so you can fast travel to the bayou, the swamp area, and then you can also fast travel there, and that'll take you to Mexico. So those are the areas you can do. The only time you don't go to New Orleans here, the bayou, or Mexico is when you go for a little bit of an area, not long, where you go to up to New York for where you meet Connor from Assassin's Creed 3. Alright, so, and you'll see throughout the wandering around, you're gonna see people that you can pickpocket. You can pickpocket everybody. When one of the trophies is you have to pickpocket 500 of the money to get one. There's also, if I remember correctly, I think there's three dressing chambers in the bayou that you can buy, and once you them, you'll know all the dressing chambers. And then there's, I think there's 2 weapons and 2 tailors, or 1 weapon, 1 tailor, I forget exactly, in the bayou as well. The bayou is decently big. It's probably not quite half. Actually, probably about half of what New Orleans is. So this is just what New Orleans is. And as you can see, there's Abby, one of her many gears. So I'm going to show you. Oops, don't want to do that. Okay, I'm going to go in the dressing chambers, and I'm going to show you some of the different outfits you can obtain in your dressing chamber. So you'll find these closed up, and then you'll be able to buy them. So we'll go inside, and after it loads up, you can see these are the ones where you can change. So you got your lady persona, your assassin, and your slave. So you can see which persona you want. Your lady, you can still kill, you can charm. Assassin, you can scale buildings and fight and everything like that. You can do fighting as well with your slave persona as well. The only one, and you can also climb and stuff with that. The lady's the only one that you cannot do that with. So you always want to remember that. Actually, I went to the wrong thing. So if we go back, and there's, was it one? I think there's one. No, wait, no, two. There's 2 points in Mexico. There's 2 in the Bayou, and there's 11, if I remember correctly, here in New Orleans, where you're gonna have your viewpoints where you're gonna synchronize. So overall, there's 13. I think 15. All right, so actually we'll go in here now. In here is where you can upgrade your pouches, buy your Assassin's Creed outfits, your lady outfits, your slave outfits, and your hats. So your hats, you got your Assassin's Creed hat, your traveler hat, your smuggler hat, and your Assassin's Creed hood. Slave disguise, servant disguise, worker disguise, cook disguise, maid, nanny, and gardener. They're different ones. Lady, each one has their own little. So I always have my business one on. And your assassins, you got your default assassins, assassin white, pirate black, sailor blue, ivory, smuggler gray, and the night stalker, which is the one that I have. And then you upgrade pouches, you got your poison pouches, you got your cartridge for your gun, your pistol, and then you got your smoke bomb, and then you got your berserk pouch. And you use them so more stuff you can hold. And if you hold in your R2 button, it brings up your weapons, and if you just cycle down, see you got your weapons unarmed, your hidden blade, sugarcane machete, and your cut to sword. And if you go over to use your right on stick, you got your pistol, your whip, you acquire later on, fast poison darts, your berserk darts, and since I don't have any right now, you would have your smoke bombs. And then your D-pad, you can map any one of them that you want stuff to. So if I want my hidden blade, just hit left on my D-pad. Up is my sword. Here's my machete. And I say we already got my whip. So that's what you get from when you map things out. And then if you hit on the start button on your controller, you can check how you did on the sequences. Like overall, I was at 77. Synchronization time played was 14.5 hours. Here's my distance traveled. Total kills 421. Animal kills 17, which is basically your alligators. Money earned 134,848. Money spent 129,978. Here you got your social tab, you got your exploration, you got your economy. All the different people that you'll find in the game. So you have that. Locations, like I said, New Orleans, the Bayou, and Shaishin, Itza. You got your general. Okay, now if we go to inventory, you go to items, Assassin's coins. So there's 10 Assassin's coins throughout that you can find. I only found 1. Alligator eggs in the Bayou, 12. Jeweled brooches, I have 2 out of 10. Like them throughout New Orleans. As the lady, you can charm every person you charm. You get a brooch. And the Mayan statuettes, I found all 10. The mushrooms, which you find in the Bayou, got all 10. And the watches, I ended up buying. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 watches I ended up bought. I think there's another 4. I think there's 9 watches, and they would total. I think it's like almost 50,000 for that, and I decided to try to buy the pouches and stuff, and I ended up coming about 20,000 short from the pouches. So either way, I didn't have enough. You need to, if you really want to buy everything in this game, the only way to truly do it is one thing that I didn't divide, put my time into. You can go, which I will show you, and also there's 30 pages of this Janine's diary that you can find throughout New Orleans, throughout the Bayou, and throughout Mexico. And there is a trophy if you get all of the eggs, statuettes, mushrooms, and the pages. And then throughout the game as you're playing, get us to the Assassin's Creed, to the headquarters. But throughout the game, and whether it's in Mexico, or whether it's in the Bayou, or whether it's here in New Orleans, there'll become times where the citizen E's will come into place. And when you see them, then you want to, it'll be like this green little squared up area, and you gotta hit your left and your trigger to highlight, and they'll be highlighted yellow. And each one of them that you get, I think there's 5 or 6 of them, and you have to kill each one. If you decide not to kill any of those citizen E's, you will get a not good, I consider like the bad ending. Think of like Final Fantasy 10-2, where you had, your good, bad, and your perfect ending. Think of like that, because if you do not kill any citizens E, you will get what I consider a bad ending. If you kill them all through your playthrough, you will get the true ending. And I will tell you this: you get all the endings once you beat the game. You'll have all these ones of these E's killed. Then if you go back to the Bayou after you beat the game, because you beat the game, it just takes you right back into it. So if there's any, like getting the brooches or things that you didn't get that you want to try to get, you can, finish up any loose ends. And you go back into the Bayou, because I was trying to find a smuggler to buy some of these watches. That's the only place you can buy these pocket watches. And when I went to near one place earlier, that was where you have to take some people out in the Bayou. That is where the last citizen E is. Some are actually, all of them are pretty easy to go and take out. But if you get that one out, then you'll get all the citizens E. Now if you come into your headquarters and come up to here in this map that is on this desk, and if you hit circle to bring it up, you have all of these places you can go. And there, there it shows you like the demands, what it provides, and you can try to get more materials. And the more materials, the more money and more stuff you can do, and that is the way you can really bring up your money increase in the game. And that is something that I did not do. So that is something that I could still go back and do, but I would have to go back out. That is something that you should probably do as you're playing a game, and not make the mistake I did and not do it. If you really want to try to get the platinum, I would advise you to Don't get any of the bigger stuff for like your pouches and stuff and that. Get decent weapons, but you don't really need like the best weapons or anything. As long as you can, parry and stuff like that. And then use that money to buy ships so you can buy bigger ships, go into, to the different ports and buy goods, trade goods, and make a lot of money. Then you could go back, then buy your pocket watches, buy your all the weapons, and platinum the game. So that is something I would advise people to do if you're going to try to platinum this game. Like I said, everything I did, and like I said, I'm under 15 hours in the game. I think if you were to do this, if you really want to platinum, I think you probably could top it out in under 20 hours without a problem. That is what I would recommend. So, yes, we're going to exit out. And then if you go in here, go in your cabinet, that's where you have your other outfits, and you can go back there and change into whatever outfit you want. You can see stuff that you had got, like your different swords and stuff would be displayed and stuff like that in the game. So that right there is everything that the game has to offer in terms of quests, collectibles for the game. Like I said, if you were to do what I did, under 15 hours, beat the game. And if you do the building, if you do the ship part, you probably, like I said, that you might beat it maximum 20 hours, but I think you get it done in less. But if you do that, I think that's about the only way I think you could platinum is you put money in there, save the rest of your money that you do into buying your ships and upgrading, buying good ships and stuff. You do that, and you can use the money you get back from goods to then put back into, getting the pocket watches, which you only can get from smugglers, getting your pouches then upgraded, buy all the weapons and stuff like that. That is what I would do. In terms of this game, Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation HD is a game that if you like the old school Assassin's Creed, like I do, I personally love the old style Assassin's Creed, from Assassin's Creed 1 all the way up to Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Syndicate is my favorite Assassin's Creed, followed up by Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And then probably Assassin's Creed Unity, and then probably 2. 4 on the PS3, it has a expansion pack for it. Forget what the color it is right now. I think the best one is for Syndicate, which has the Jack the Ripper DLC, which I thought was pretty cool. But I'm more of the old school Assassin's Creed. I don't really like the new ones at all. Too open world, too big, just too cluttered for my taste. That's why I like the old ones better. But in closing, I would get with what the game has just the right amount of stuff to do. It's the same good Assassin's Creed if you like the older style, like I said, like me. Under 15 hours. With everything that I showed you that I collected, probably I would say under 20 hours if you do the ship stuff and platinum it. So in closing, I would give the game's graphics for the PS3, I would give them an 8. Nothing's too special. The combat and everything, I'd probably give a 8 as well. Everything to get, collect, doing the game, the story was decent. Overall, I'd probably give the game an 8 out of 10. Definitely above average, but not too much. Definitely a worthy buy if you haven't. I think it's $20 or $15 to $20. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it. Well, it's not expensive by any means. So that right there is my Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation HD for the PS3 impression and review. Thank everyone for watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you look forward to more videos I will do. Games that I've played on a system before like this, I will do impressions and reviews of for the PS3, because maybe I didn't play them on the PS3, play them on another system. Games I have not played on a PS3 before, like the tier games, which I have every one of them for the PS3, and stuff like that. And other Assassin's Creed that I haven't played on the PS3. I never played Assassin's Creed 2, never played Brotherhood, Revelations, Rogue. So I got a lot of those. So it's Revelations, Brotherhood, Rogue. I gotta play on the PS3, which I will. I'm coming in the mail. I ordered them from eBay. So I have them coming, so you'll see those impressions and reviews as well as I beat them as I go along. In terms of games that I'm going to play, you'll see that as well all in time. Mostly I'll probably do RPGs and maybe some other games, maybe some Batman, Arkham games or something like that. You'll see me do some playthroughs of. So once again, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Take care, everyone. Goodbye, and thank you.